I'm here to just kind of talk about a random topic about being rejected. And you might be thinking, oh, being rejected by women, by people on the street. No, I mean being rejected by leads, about people who want to be clients, about people who you just reach out to. And I've definitely been rejected about 1,000 times, right? And when I say this, I don't mean this in a bad way, right? But of course, rejection is part of the process. And as they say, for every no, it leads you to the next yes, right? And that's the way I look at it. So acknowledging rejection is definitely part of the process. And I think this goes for any business owner or any person who wants to start their personal brand, is that not everybody at the beginning will want to work with you. Acknowledging rejection is just part of the process. And I don't think, or I don't believe it's ever personal, right? It's not. If anything, it's just feedback, right? Like I said, for every no, it will bring another yes. It will lead you to another yes. Because at the end of the day, especially online, when it comes to the online space, people leave you unread. People will ghost you. People, after a couple of calls, a couple back and forths, they'll say, I'm down, I'm this, and then nothing happens, right? Or you do get into calls and then you do lead up to the point where, or maybe we're about to work together because I just have to pitch them, I have to sell to them or whatever, and they don't like it. Or they say no, or they say not right now, or things like that, right? And it really is just feedback, right? Especially when it comes to sales. Why did they say no? Or why did they reject it? You can learn from that. Why did they ghost you? Well, that's not personal, right? As I said, never take anything personal. Most time, these people or people online, they are just going about their lives. They're humans as well. And sometimes maybe they just don't want to work together as well, right? I've also sent thousands of messages, hundreds of messages, and people don't even open them, right? That's just the name of the game, right? And I think that kind of transitions to what I wanted to say. It's all numbers, right? Especially ad metrics, reaching out to people, it's all numbers. And you want to keep track of it. You want to keep track of what is working, what is not working. And for me, an example, I have a personal outreach message where I found a formula where it works. And even though I get feedback from it in terms that people reject me saying, oh, sorry, I'm not looking for that. It definitely gives me feedback. People resonate with the message. They like it. So now let me just send more so I can get a yes, right? And I think it's also it builds character, it builds resilience, because trust me, the amount of no's I've heard, the amount of disappointments I've been through in terms of trying to help people and they don't want the help, or maybe they don't see the value that I'm bringing or whatever it may be, right? That could be on me, that could be on them, or that could be something outside of the realm of whatever it is, right? And I think you can learn from those rejections, and from every no, it helps you build the mindset that that's just the name of the game, right? As you learn through the rejections, as you learn through the no's, you realize that the world is more complex and you have a lot to offer, but to the right people, right? Maybe this person wasn't the right one to help, but as you keep going, don't get discouraged, because someone later down the line will resonate with you and will want to work with you. And I really went through a lot of that. And I think I'm kind of just repeating myself at this point, but it's definitely something very interesting to learn and realize, is that rejection is never personal. It's just part of the process and it's feedback. So, like I said, I wanted to go back into it. I've sent thousands of messages. I've been in so many calls, and people either don't want to work or they don't respond back. And the amount of times I've been left that seen part is what gets to me sometimes. I'm like, they left me unseen again, but it's definitely fun. But it definitely brings back to the thought, maybe they weren't for me. Maybe they don't need the help and they're okay. Because I'm just looking to help people, right? So when I put my mind frame into that I'm just looking to help you, then it makes things a lot better, because if anything, A, they're missing out, or B, they don't need it. So I will go into the next person who I can help, right? So it's very interesting. And I think this kind of wraps to remembering your purpose in terms of why you're doing your business, in terms of why you're building a brand. Because All in all, you have to remember these things so you don't get discouraged. Getting rejected, getting left unseen, getting told no, it can get discouraging. It's just the name of the game, and I think I've gotten used to it. And it's not like dating, right? Sure, dating is the same thing, numbers game, right? You approach X amount of people, they say yes, they give you your number, whatever it may be, right? If that's how you want to play it, right? But every no will lead you to a yes. And that's how I want to end the video. Just give my quick thoughts on rejection in terms of the online space and what I've been through and things like that. It's pretty funny, right? Overall, if you've been through any similar experiences while you're building your brand or even your business and you want to share a story, comment down below, or you could DM me at iGabrielPineda. But as always, thank you for watching.